from Benga. What we just did out there was we tried to preach to a very new crowd and we gave it to them hard.
What do you reckon? Yeah, definitely, man. Like you're playing some heavy stuff, man. You play in the UK, you know, which is where dubstep's come from. It's where it's just huge. You know, you get like a really big reaction, and like whenever we play abroad, you know, you'll go there thinking it's not going to be quite the reaction of the UK, but it's really interesting to see how it is kind of building and building. And like it's like one example is like, you know, in the States at the moment, you go and play a dubstep set and it's just going off. It's kind of like a real sound from the UK. They're just getting it in the States. So I'm sure that's going to translate, you know, all over Europe. I was always like, you know, always under the impression that Ibiza was a really housey kind of scene. But it's wicked that, you know, they're doing dubstep nights here and promoting dubstep and promoting drum and bass. And I'm sure, you know, in the next couple of years we'll come out here and it will just be going off. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I definitely wanted to say that. I definitely wanted to say we got to reclaim the Dancefloor, because that is gutsy and stuff like that.
In there from the start of Reclaim, so I've seen the change and how people are receiving the kind of mixture of sounds that you have there.
Yeah, do you know what, we've never really struggled. It was always ready for it. Ibiza is a UK crowd, and that is what the music in the UK everyone listens to. So the music that often gets played on this island works here, but you wouldn't hear it in the UK because it's irrelevant there now. So it's kind of, you know, it was no surprise to us, and it's just getting better and better. This is the first night, very early on in the season, and we're very happy with what's going on there tonight. It's been amazing.
It's crazy. And what about what you do? How do you like to bring it all together when you're in the booth?
I like that I get to play at totally different nights. I can play a techno night one night, and then I'll go to America and play a dubstep set. Or, you know, massively important for me is my equipment. Pioneer, so I've just received the CDJ2000s, and anywhere in the UK I'll take them. I'll take 3 of them with me everywhere. When I go to Europe and America, it's quite hard to kind of go back to using. I haven't embraced the full technology of it yet because they're not an industry standard yet. But I just can't wait to not have to burn a CD again and just use a USB stick and use the record box software and stuff. But you know, the way you can use hotkeys to like get between genres, to like chop and edit and re-edit music is brilliant. It's so perfect for what I'm doing.
This is Paul from Pendulum. Can I ask, what are you doing?
I'm playing in 21 minutes time. So right now I'm burning some tracks that are so new they've still got the plastic on them to play in 21 minutes time, which I should maybe have already done, but it doesn't get much fresher than this. We're at Eden Club and it is absolutely heinous downstairs for Reclaim the Dancefloor. And Benga is down there and Zane Lowe is down there, and anytime I'm in a room with those two, it's wet.
Okay.
So we're going
I don't know how to interpret that.
Any way you feel necessary. We're on tour a lot and we're wet a lot, so the laptop's getting put aside to just go with a straight out CD rinse this evening. A lot of people come here for house music, and perhaps they're not so really concerned with what they're listening to rather than who's playing it. The difference with Reclaim is you've got all the people responsible for the biggest music in the urban and bass music scenes are the guys who are DJing, and that interests me a lot more. And obviously, as you can see downstairs right now, a lot of other people are into the same thing. And
Eden's a great place for that because they've got some speakers down there.
It's a big club actually. They kind of opened it up. I'd only ever been from like the door to the bar and the booth. Never actually been outside it. And I was standing there on the booth, and it's a lot of people down there. Very impressive club once you see it all full, which it is right now.
Who else would you like to see come out and play that's on the scene, maybe in the UK or?
We kind of we play a lot with Subfocus, obviously, amazing drum and bass producer, and he's now branching out into other styles of music, making some electro and some dubstep and whatnot. Chaser Status, obviously, Noisia from Holland, Sigma, Shock One from Australia. I think just anyone who you have ever heard us playing in a DJ set. Flux Pavilion, a dubstep producer. Dr. P, dubstep producer. I just think anyone who's doing something that you can't compare to other things and that perhaps sounds a little new and a little fresh and sounds like they spent more time than humanly possible on one song. Those are the guys I want to hear, and they seem to be the people that are coming out to the island now, which is wicked.
Look out for those names. And you know what, I heard that Tiesto started playing drum and bass and dubstep in his sets. Can you believe it?
Sign of the times, isn't it?
Right.
We're playing with Tiesto soon in Victoria Park in London, and he's been really friendly to us of late, and it's kind of odd.
He's trying to butter you up.
Maybe he
get you on board.
I think we might have to get him on board for a remix.
Okay, backstage now with Sinden, who you're kind of getting used to playing here in Ibiza.
Yeah, it's kind of been a regular thing.
How do you put it together in the booth?
Well, it's difficult. It's a lot of preparation at home. I mean, DJing looks simple because DJs turn up and they just plug everything in and everything works out fine. But there's a lot of kind of homework that goes into it. You know, preparing sets and tempo, especially tempo changes. What you talk about, like going from segueing tunes together and coming out of one thing and going to another, because that's what I kind of do when I play. I kind of mix it all up, but it's all about kind of, you know, sort of tying it all up. But technically, I love the CDJs. I'm a big CDJ fan.
So what is it that you love? Like, what are your little tricks of the trade?
I'm all about, like, my DJing style is all about kind of, I'm not really into the kind of slow technical DJ mixes. I'm more about kind of chopping things in quickly and keeping it moving quickly and keep people's interests like with me all the time.
It's like kind of hip hop and dancehall.
It's a hip hop attitude, yeah. I mean, I think that's where I come from. I don't approach dance music in a dance music way. Like, I approach dance music in a kind of hip hop attitude, because that's what I was into first.
And it seems to be getting the kids going. You know, like the Zane Lowe's is playing now. And as soon as it comes out, you know, the floor's bouncing.
Yeah,
so it's injecting some life into the scene, you know. Cool,
yeah.
Well, keep broadening the horizons of the Ibiza Massive, you know, and the dance floors in Ibiza. And this is a good place to start Reclaim. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Cheers.